Welcome back. I'm John Alexandrov, the CEO of Real Estate Inner Circle. And of course, we have Michael Friedman with us, the director of our coaching services. And Michael, we've been going through these the 6 fears that buyers and sellers have, that agents have, maybe moving from one office to another. And again, these apply to the ancillary services in the real estate industry
Correct.
too, like mortgage and home warranty, title, those kind of things. This one really fascinates me, and that is the fear of being taken advantage of. And that happens for a very specific reason. You know, I think in today's society, many of us are skeptics anyways. We're doubters. We get spam emails. You know, we see the stuff on the infomercials on television, and we say, is that really true, or can that really be happening? So I think we have a natural skepticism in our society today, and a lot of people do have the fear of being taken advantage of.
Well, John, they do have a fear of being taken advantage of, and as real estate professionals, mortgage professionals, leadership professionals, we have a responsibility to build genuine rapport with our clients, but we also have to build that trust. And building that trust is really, really critical, because someone, let's say a past client or a future client, might have had a bad experience with a different realtor in the past. Doesn't necessarily mean that that's the kind of experience they're going to have with us. But unfortunately, their judgment gets clouded. So they might have had a really bad experience buying their first home, maybe selling their first home. And now it's leading them to object to even doing anything at all. Even though, like you said in the last segment, that change aspect of doing something that's actually going to improve their livelihood or their lives, they'll shut down because of it, because they're so scared that someone is going to be taking advantage of them.
Now, Michael, we in our seminars, we give this information out, so we're going to give this right now to our viewers. There's really 3 main reasons why somebody's going to do business with us. The first is by far the most important, and that's because we've asked, right? The next is because we've proven that we're competent, and that means we know what we're doing. And the third is that we're trustworthy, and that means we're going to do what we say that we're going to do. When we demonstrate those 3 things, over 80% of the time, someone's going to do business with us. And I think knowing the methodology, the principles behind those things is the primary way to help people understand or get rid of that sense that maybe they might be being taken advantage of.
Well, John, you're absolutely right, and that trust component is so critical, and it's important because we have to do an excellent job of probing. So when this objection comes up, which is, again, it could be on the surface, we're really not sure what we want to do, or you even feel in your gut that that trust factor might not be there, you might actually ask them, talk to me about your past real estate buying or selling experiences. Talk to me about the last time you made a move to a different firm. Talk to me about the last time you wrote a loan. What was good about that experience? What was negative about that experience? Because I want to know, as a real estate professional or mortgage professional, some of the things that I need to be aware of, so if that client does have that objection, how I can negate it and make it go away.
I think one of the great things about our coaching is we tell people specifically what to say. Michael, and I know that we're doing seminars and we're doing one-on-one coaching. One of the primary things we hear, quite often is, well, what do I say in this specific situation? If a buyer says this to me, how do I respond? If a seller says this to me, how do I respond? If a potential loan transaction, if the borrower says something to me, how do I respond? And we're going to go through that with anyone who's viewing these videos, not only if they give us a call, but in some new materials we're developing too.
Correct. And those new materials, John, are going to be a series of some audio scripts that they'll be able to download and listen to. And again, that's one great thing about what we're doing in our coaching is we're guiding people through certain scripts and dialogues, most importantly, that work for them. We've got hundreds, if not thousands, of different types of scripts, John. But the script that I use might be completely different than the one that you use. But what's important is that they get results.
Right.
So if you are using scripts and you're getting the results you want, great, continue to use them. But if you're coming up with some of these objections and not really understanding why you can't get over that hump, you need to give us a call.
And remember, you have to make sure that you're showing people that you're competent, that you know what you're doing, that you're trustworthy, that you're going to do what you say you're going to do. And then you have to ask them for business. And there are certain ways to do that. That's how you overcome many of these fears, Michael, but in particular the fear of being taken advantage of.
Absolutely, John.
Okay, so watching for the next video. In the meantime, you certainly can go to our website for more information, www.realestateinnercircle.net. And of course, you can give us a call at our office, 508-438-1164. By the way, there's all kinds of tremendous resources on that website. You can take the Be the Best test. You can do a free business plan. You can sign up for a free one-on-one coaching call. So make sure that you go in there and really utilize all the tools that are available on our website.